Hey, thanks for tuning in to LRGA Curves. Make sure you smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, and ring the bell on your way in. Curvies, yesterday I went live because Spice Official from Love and Hip Hop went live, and she was discussing, she was reading a letter that she wrote to Karlie Redd and talking about her truth because something got put upon her. And this is what she had to say. Remember I told you, Curvies, that I had caught the first part of the live, and then we went live with the second part of the live. Well, this is the first part, the letter that she was reading to Karlie. Enjoy.
Recording my doctor talking about my illness in the DR. And that video was kept for an entire year without 23. So just to keep you track that Love and Hip Hop is not a live show, okay? So this letter was given to her 2023. So I said, it made me feel like you was plotting to use this hospital video against me because no one told me that they were recording my doctors talking about my illness in the DR. And that video was kept without my knowledge. I said, it's a lot of things that made me look at you sideways as a friend. And to be honest, that's the day when our friendship ended for me. Mind you, I did not only end the friendship with Karlie, I ended with all of who was involved, but we're going to get to that. The only thing is Karlie is the only friend that happens to be on Love and Hip Hop with me. So you thinking that, oh, Karlie's just one of the only friends that's on the show. So you're not going to see me talking to the other friends that I stopped talking to because of this. So I'll explain. I said, it's a lot of things that made me look at you sideways as a friend. And to be honest, that day, that was what ended our friendship for me. I just didn't know how to communicate the conflicting confusion at the time when I was fighting for my life. Okay? Right. I said I didn't know how to explain all of this conflicting confusion at the time when I was fighting for my life, because at the time I still had open wounds and my emotions was already delicate and I just didn't have the strength. I said the third part of my pain was how I remember when, it's a long letter, Lord God, that's 6 pages. I said the third part of my pain was how I remembered when we constructed our song together like it was yesterday. We started at my old house, writing, laughing, going back and forth in the studio with you over and over until you got it right. I invested a lot of time into the song. We actually recorded one song. I told you I didn't like it. And so we went back and forth with you again because I wanted to make sure that, the song was good. So we were in studio for weeks until we recorded a whole new song. And I never stopped until you got a perfect song. Because I believed in Karlie when none of y'all did. So let us be clear and get that out of the way. I said, when you submitted it for a celebration moment, I honestly felt like I should have been a part of that celebration. Instead, you left me out. So that's why I said I felt used. And I said, however, maybe I was being sensitive. Maybe you felt like I shouldn't have been a part of the celebration, but I feel like I didn't care. I said, I honestly, maybe you feel like I didn't care, but honestly, I did. I felt like I was a part of the pain of the song, and so I should have been a part of the gain. And so my feelings was hurt a little bit. I said, I'm sorry I have to be extremely detailed with this scenario, but you keep saying you don't understand why I'm upset. So I'm listing everything as we go along so you can understand. I said, but I want to be transparent with you with my feelings. I said the fourth thing that you did to hurt me deeply was how I remember when it was your birthday, I surprised you. I flew you to Costa Rica for a weekend. We laughed. We were having the time of our life. You didn't even know where you was going when I flew you out until we landed. I book you whatever suite, Me never for read them party where I was telling Karlie. I said it was very big for me. I can't even let my other friends know how I treated you as a friend because they probably would have taken my head off saying I treat you better than them. I said there was no cameras when it was your birthday. And so you know that everything I did for you was from my heart. I said in return, I bought Louis Vuitton bags, which I got my receipt, Versace bag, ordered cake, rented a Sprinter party bus. I never spoke about this to anyone because that's not what the type of friendship that we have. I said, I never spoke about the cost of anything I never spoke about the cost or talk about it in any way like you was a burden to me. And so the only reason I'm listing it now is so that you can understand why I felt a certain way when my birthday came around and people was coming up to me telling you kept complaining about what you were spending on me. Lord Jesus, let along. It's 6 pages. So I said that really hurt my feelings because it made me feel like less than myself, and it was very embarrassing because people kept coming up to me. So it kind of spoiled my birthday and my entire Jamaica trip. I said, all the gifts I bought for you, I went directly to the store at Lenox Mall to buy them. I said, but the Celine bag that you gave me for my birthday, it seems like it was fake. I said, the Celine bag that you bought me for my birthday, it seemed to me that that bag was fake. It's a knockoff. I said, you can please correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not perfect, but I can show you the signs to that bag, why the reasons led me to believe the conclusion of the bag. Because the whole of the Celine thread I strip off. And we know that Karlie always have our receipt. So the reason why I told her that that bag she gave me for my gift was fake was so she can come with our receipt, because she always come with our receipt. So if me tell Karlie, say, Karlie, you buy me a fake bag for my birthday, why you give me a fake bag? That's a disrespect. You can't give me a knockoff bag. Karlie, where we know would have come with our receipt and said, no, girl, this bag is not fake. Here is the receipt where I bought your bag. Right or wrong? This is Karlie we're talking about. Remember, say Karlie said she had the receipt, the receipt queen. So a lot of you say, oh, take accountability, take accountability. Yes, I can take accountability. But it's been months now I've been telling Karlie that why would you give me a fake knockoff bag? I don't do that. I don't play those games. Like, it to me, I don't know how you take it. Can you see one thing? Me know my fans them. When me wrong, me see them as them wrong. Or me never did have to do that. Because me a human being. I'm not perfect. So a lot of you who love say, oh, take accountability, that's only because you don't know me. But again, I understand. You're going off of the narrative of the 30-second clip that you may see. But correct me if I'm wrong. If you want to feel some kind of way, if you know the type of person you are for someone, how you go all out for them, you give them you not give them no fake. So it's like, to me, I feel like she me don't know if I explain it. Me don't know if it talks to her. God know. It's like it's just disrespectful. That's disrespectful. So when I said it to her, I was saying it for her to say, no, here's the receipt. Because if Karlie come to me right now and she say, oh, your bag that you bought for me was fake, I don't even have to have the physical receipts. I can go to Versace store or going to Louis Vuitton and give them my cell phone number, and they can bring up the long list of things that I purchased from the store. It's recorded there in every transaction. All I have to do is give them my number. So the Karlie that I know, the long time that I've been accusing her, because it's an accusation. It's an accusation because me a girl, me always a buy things and shop and and Mr. The sea come off of the Celine bag. And the E catch up on one place and it look so right. So me start accuse I said the bag fake. It don't have to be facts. But you that come with a receipt. All right. So that's one part. I tell her I said the bag fake. Me I wait for her to come with the receipt all now. Remember me know the date when she give it for my birthday. So she now can't come make up no receipt and give me. She have to show me in her phone where she go buy the Celine bag. 2021. Sure. Which one the eyelash one fix? This a come off or this one? Because when you not tell me fix the eyelash, I couldn't fix it. This a come off? She have to show me where she buy the bag. 2021. And then the argument done. So I said to her, I said, the gifts that I bought for you, I went directly to the store in Lenox Mall to buy all of them. I said, but the Celine bag that you gave me, it seemed like it was fake. It's a knockoff. But you can feel free to correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not perfect. But I can show you the signs and the reasons why it led me to that conclusion of the bag. And I said I was waiting for the receipts. I said to her, I continued and I said to her, the fifth thing that concerned me was when your friend, listen, you know, I said was when your friend had sex with my ex-man, coming to deal with the rest again, but me not go all about nothing on top because like me say, the left eye, the eye, yeah. Why do I left the piece of lash? We not act like some of my born in them lash, them not really not. Them lash don't real. She's Anyway, listen. Come now, come back, come talk about this. Just listen. You have to listen. Just take heed and listen. The letter is 6 pages, and I wrote a long letter to Karlie because Karlie kept to play the victim and I act like I just did not want to be her friend because I am crazy. And I started this and I said, this is not a spice show, and I understand that. So I do not expect you're going to have a full explanation on love and hip-hop of every single detail, everything what happened. So I may get that part. And that's why I choose to use my platform for talk about my own thing, because this or this. And when me the love and hip-hop, me not get fit, go down in eyes and talk about this. So make we read the letter, and then we can talk. I said the 5th thing that was very concerning was when your friend had sex with my ex-man. Yes, that harassed me attack behind my back, and I was told that you knew about it and you did not tell me. I said, however, when I told you about the incident, you acted like it was nothing and you continued to show up with her in places that I was in as if it was nothing. But if the shoes was on the other foot, you would have wanted me to stick by you. I said, however, I've grown and I've learned to accept that loving someone in a certain way does not mean that that person is going to love you back. That's what I said. And we're going to speak on each part of it in my own words. I had to write this letter this way so she can read it and so she can understand. But long and short of it, when me done, let me continue. Me say, when our friendship started, when our friendship started showing signs of betrayal, it was hard for me to digest. I said, sadly, my life cycle has always been whenever I love someone, they always betray me. I said, it doesn't matter how much of my heart and soul I said, it doesn't matter. I said to her, sadly, my life cycle has been whenever I love someone, they always betray me. And it doesn't matter how much of my heart and soul I pour into them, they always in return just walk over it. My reaction to you last year was wrong, and it was mirrored by the fact that I was feeling a familiar feeling of betrayal. And I was more hurt by the feeling because it was coming from you, the last person on earth that I thought would have hurt me. I said, I remember when you were crying to me when we were in Jamaica. You said, if no one else in this world have your back, you know for a fact that I had your back. All I wanted was to feel the same way from you. I said, so when you started to doing the things behind my back to hurt me, it hurt me deeply. And it caused our friendship to become complicated. I said, I hope that all of this explanation.
Well, that was a mouthful of patois. What did you think, Curvies? Do you watch the show? Do you know what she's talking about? Wow, fake bags? Leave a comment. Thanks for coming through.